X Harper again creating arenas for you. It's my full Brawl 97 creation. So let's get back at it. It's been a rush through now as I'm getting a bit more into the game. I understand more about what I'm doing, where things are. So if I don't talk about it, please let me know. Go on to my Twitter at xharperco or my Instagram at xharper.co. You can ask me any questions you want there. Leave comments on this video. Just let me know what you think. To hear an opinion, I probably won't listen, but I am open to hearing it. What I want to do now is show you this arena. So what I'm going to do is the same as always. I'm just going to go in, change things up. I'm going to take off and remove all of these. Again, I feel like I should say this every time. In order to get rid of those LED screens, movie display, sub-movie, and then just remove the apron and ring post. Make sure it says remove, otherwise it stays on. So, base settings, custom, we've done all this. That's good. Stage. Okay, stage construction. I always say this, I delete everything on my games. I always like to start from the bare bones on everything that I do, because I feel like if I see it and I don't like it, or if I've been influenced by something that was there before in a negative way, it really ticks me off. So that won't be happening this time. Now, what I'm going to do is for Brawl 9, which is, I think, the first time I've actually created this event. So it's like playing around, because I honestly do not know what I'm doing with this one. I've never created it before. Loved it, but never created it before. Some other creators have actually made some really good logos for this event, but they've never actually done anything with it. So for me, I'm just like, I'm going to make my own this time. I'm actually going to get out there and do something good with it all. So what I'm trying to do is create somewhat of the arena that I can see in front of me. When I say in front of me, it's on my laptop. And you guys don't get to see it because you're not me. And that's just an unfortunate thing for you guys to deal with. So I'm going to try my best to make something cool here that looks like the arena that I'm looking at. Actually, Full Brawl is pretty tough to create. It looks a bit like that one, but actually it doesn't. It's got a big screen, so I'm actually going to just go back to the Titantron. I need to find like a mid-range screen. That one looks perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's go up here. Now, I want the depth. I want it out. I actually want it out in the arena a little bit. Okay, cool. And then I think I want... It's got like the weirdest... WCW have like the weirdest patterns on stuff, you know? They just have weird stuff. It basically makes me want to put this on there, and hopefully if it will let me change the colours up. Oh my lord, it will let me do it. Yes. Okay, because this is what they do. This is what WCW is all about. Weird, crazy colours. Just, I don't know who their set designer is, but he needs serious help. Or he needed it. He could be dead now. I hope he's not, but it's true. Just doing this. Purple. Yeah, that's fine. That actually could be a bit darker. I think the whole thing should actually be a bit darker. So basically, I know this looks crazy, but trust me, the screen that I'm looking at from the WE network for this event, it all looks kind of crazy. Not saying it's nice, but that's how it looks. Custom images. This one, for Brawl. Actually, that's really ruined that logo. I actually think I've need to go back anyway. So what I'm going to do is save this. I'm going to be real quick. In fact, I'm going to delete that. Okay. I'm going to save where I'm at right now. We're just going to quickly jump. Oh, okay, so it won't even let me save it there anyway. I'm going to quickly jump back to my good old-fashioned 2K. Basically what's going on at the moment is I need to upload an image that is specifically for this event. So I'm not sure if the show is on there, so let's see if it's saved. But first off, let me go into my image manager because I've just uploaded the actual night. There we go. That's the actual 1997 Fall Brawl. The image that I had before is the green one, which is like the more common of the two Fall Brawl logos that you see. So the only way you're going to get that early without downloading my content 10,000 times is by downloading this new arena that I'm about to throw in. So let's go back to arena. Let's see if it's in there. If not, I'll just start again. It really wasn't. I wasn't that far in. The load times have definitely improved on this game. That's what I keep noticing. The more I play it, the more I'm like, okay, I'm not waiting 4 hours like I used to. Okay, so custom arena, edit that, bang. And I think that they've actually made the game a lot more solid in defense of them. I've always been a heavy critic of WE2k, but they've done a really good job of solidifying the game, making sure the game mechanics work this year, and making sure that everything's like a little bit more solid and reliable. It's a lot more fun, you know. It makes the whole experience better when you know you can trust what you're playing. It's something that they should have done years ago, but I'm so glad that they finally caught up. They're where they need to be now. So back to square one. I needed to find a really terrible image. They've actually added this tinfoil one, which looks kind of cool, so I'm going to use that because that kind of is the picture. Actually, that one looks equally as good as the one that I saw, so I'm going to go and add that. I think I'm going to add the dark green just to add like the Joker look to the logo. So there are the two Fall Brawl ones. You can see it's exactly the same image, just different colour. But this one is actually the 1997 logo, just so that you know. I just took the best thing I could say is that I do actually think it makes a difference. There's no Minitron needed here, but I definitely will be adding a header, because WCW does one thing well. It's lights, camera, and color. So, oh, that's just. How do I go back? I always forget this. It's so pathetic. Anyway, really low rigs. They were very renowned for their low lighting rigs. Oh, and also depth. I think it should go back. That's better. Perfect. Perfect. Just want the lights to appear in the right spots. That looks nice. There was a wall banner, so I'm going to see if they actually have one that's like what I need. It's about there. So again, I think this time it's a much more sort of straight up. It's a horrible green that they use for it. It's like the backdrop, but hey, I'm doing this. I want it done perfect, or as close to perfect as possible to the actual old arena. If you want to see it, go in the network and have a look and see. You can hold me to account, make sure that I'm actually doing the job that I'm supposed to be doing. Make sure that I'm making it look like the 1997 Fall Brawl arena. That looks to me like it's all done. Fall Brawl. Lights need obviously to be a different colour. I'm actually going to do them yellow. I feel like WCW would do something cray-cray. They've got multicolours everywhere on their lights. Actually, most of them are green. What's the fourth group? Can't even see anything changing. Okay, they're right down the bottom by the barricades. Well, if I make those yellow, and then I'll make these purple. No, green. Green. Because that's what everything is apparently on this one. If I've probably said it 50 times now, but I'm going off of images from the network, so this is literally what it looks like on, at least on one of the entrances. And then I always like to see it in match lighting conditions as well, just to make sure that everything looks, because match lighting is closer to me to what it should look like, and that's actually what your entrance will look like as well. The ring, again, delete everything. I never have any of it, even if it is the same colour, even if it looks the same. I don't like any of that stuff. I like to start from scratch to make sure that you guys get a real authentic experience. This is a different ring as well to the last ones that I've done. The last two War Games and World War III, sorry, and Starcade were actually the same ring, similar look and colour. This one's the first one that's actually different. So the ring apron, still, man, I get so annoyed at this colour. If you've heard any of my other videos, you'll know that I get annoyed at their colours. Their colour choice at ringside is ridiculous. They always pick this really weird colours. They're not really good colours. This one's actually a bit different to the others as well, which is nice because it's not the same old. But yeah, WCW had some really weird stuff. Their ring mat was not that colour, but it was closer to this sort of colour. Oh man, that is disgusting. I just don't understand who picks this stuff. It's about there. I'm happy with that. Like kosher. And then images, they had custom images, so it was of course the purple one, as I said before. If you go into the network and look at that, you'll see it was this one. It's about that size. Looks really cool on camera, the way that the War Games stands out because of the angle that it's at with the font. Now, I always change opacity down. I said it in the last video I did. I just like the way that it adds a bit more realism to the map. I feel like every single one, if you're watching these videos, you're going to hear me repeat myself time and time again, but that looks really cool. All the ropes are black. No surprise there. Like all of the WCW arenas at this sort of in '97 seem to have exactly the same setup. Ring posts black. It was really strange that they did that, because I remember in WE, you know, the different arenas would make things fun, and you would look at them and you'd be like, oh, what have they changed this time? And every month you would tend to see something change. But for some reason, WCW were absolutely convinced that nothing should change on these. Now that looks about right to me. Just a bit brighter perhaps. They really like these bright yellows. I don't mind them actually, but it's a bit odd adding the yellow in like that. I guess with full Brawl it actually makes sense. This arena looks a lot better. So the steel steps are not in my shot, but I think they're black for this one. Pretty sure I saw that they were black. Again, it was sort of like the staple for them in '97 that they seem to do the ring steps the same colour. Boom, that's done. And then again, the ring mat now. Ringside looks a bit different. Classic look. Oh, classic, but the colour would have been, strangely enough, the colour is closer to a grey than it is anything else. Just, again, the weird, the wacky and wonderful world of WCW, that they pick these strange colours, colour schemes for their rings. Barricade obviously is a steel one, and then Blatant gonna be steel, steel, steel. I do love it. There's a difference this year with the way that you can create the arenas. I don't know what it is, but there's something that looks a lot better this year with the arenas. I'm really enjoying it, and I've only created 3. This is my 3rd one, but there's something that makes, like, this WCW arena for the first time actually looks and feels more like the actual WCW arena. I don't understand what it is, because I've created these games before, and I think having this atmosphere on the game is also just phenomenal. Like, it really adds something to the game. The fog at number 7, or usually 7 to 9 is the right one, but I don't know, I'm just in love with the atmosphere addition on the arenas. I think it's awesome. But I just saw a comment. I can't actually read the comments. I'm totally lazy, couldn't be bothered to actually do my job when I'm streaming and read comments. So I just want you to know, I recognize that you've sent a message, but I can't read it. The best thing to do is hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. It's xharperco on Twitter. it's xharper.co on Instagram. If you've got comments, I'll check them after anyway, but I'm making so many videos right now that I'm actually not really getting to check them as quickly as I'd like. So social media, I'm going to get back to you straight away, and I'll do it live. But in terms of on here, I just want you to know I'm not ignoring you on purpose. It's just my fault for being lazy when I set up all these videos earlier. Now, don't like these. Don't like electronic billboards. I like to keep them nice and dark. But I do like to throw on the arena. I'm pretty sure they didn't have this back in '97. Not that I know of, but I just like to throw it on there. So I just tend to throw it on so you can see basically what the event is called. Okay, that's that done. The lighting, as we know, is really weird. WCW's greens, mainly greens. A couple of yellows. Maybe a bit of purple. Oh, not all groups. Crowd chairs, I'm not doing that, but it's awesome that you can add the logo. I think that's phenomenal that you can add the logo. Menu image, always number 1 for me. I think that that is the one that best shows off what I've created. So this is for Brawl. '97. Accepting. So now what I'm going to do is create the show for you as well, so that you can at least see sort of how I go about making the show. You can see there Starrcade '97, World War III '97, Full Brawl '97. Oh, shouldn't have done that. I accidentally clicked. I need to create the show for this. It didn't actually send me there automatically this time, so I'm gonna go into custom matches, show, edit or new. I think, well, I didn't edit one, so I'm gonna check in case it's on there. Okay, cool. It didn't, I don't know whether I missed that, but it didn't look like it actually asked me whether I wanted to add it to the show, but it's fine. I'm actually going to call this, no, I'm going to call it Full Brawl '97. I probably will change this for my universe mode, because I don't like adding the years in, because it obviously just dates everything that you're doing. Full Brawl, let's see if there's some sort of... That sounds fine. Really just needs to be like the crappiest music that you've got. I do the generic commentary, sorry, the general purpose, but You can change it if you want to. Custom arenas for Brawl 97. Show image. Oh, wrong one. Want the purple one. Watermark. I always use WCWs. I tend to just throw it in whatever corner. I think I've been putting it in the bottom left actually. Put it in position B. The show load. This is for Brawl, so that kind of is the right colour scheme as well for the logo. Oh, let's just see then, because I've now got to think. Maybe this one would be good for Brawl. Okay, perfect. Green curtains, because there is a green curtain on the actual show. I don't know why it's red. I don't know why they don't change that so that it's at least something different. I'm going to change it to... That one's great. Matchup. Again, ooh, you can change the matchup screen. Filter, late 90s. Referee's done. So I'm just going to full preview this. And that will then be complete. Okay, I'm skipping that. Boring. Okay, full Brawl. Looking nice. Looking nice. Again, if you've noticed, you can flick through using R1 if you're on PS4. You can flick through some tutorials and hints and tips. Tells you stuff that you might want to know or not want to know. I love the entrances now to the arenas. The beginning shots are phenomenal. It shows you the whole arena. It looks really cool. I am very happy with this. Again, I don't know if it's my creations or whether it's just the fact that this game now makes all of it look really fun and really cool. But it just looks great to me. So I hope you guys enjoy it, because I do. And I want to make more, so please download this stuff. And then I'm going to accept that. And now what I'm going to do is go on to creations, and I'm going to upload all of what I've just created. So also show you what I've got. So this Karma Mustafa, I've actually doubled my download time since the last video. So I've now got 20 downloads. Karma Mustafa, Booker T's on there, ready for you. Images are now being downloaded. I've now done 3, sorry, of my first 5 events. Starcade 97's already got 3 downloads. That looks like that's up and running. And now I'm obviously adding in WCW, hashtag, shows and events, full Brawl. Hashtag 3 will be 1997, because that's the one I'm using for these. I don't do descriptions because I think that the images speak for themselves. Okay, that's done. So full Brawl, the arena is now up as well. You've got championships, Universal Tag Team title, love it, my favourite. Shows, obviously Starcade's been downloaded a couple of times there now. Full Brawl also now going to be on the show. Okay, shows and events. Just get this done and then we will move on to the next one. I'm done with that. Full Brawl, except... Okay, so that's everything uploaded. Full Brawl 97's now up. So remember, if you download Full Brawl 97, you get the purple logo. If you don't want the purple one, you can simply go on to X Harper and go to images, and you'll find the green one is ready for download. It's exactly the same file. I literally just switched the color over from green to purple, so you can go on there, get it, and you'll be ready to go with either the green logo or the purple logo. It's up to you. Next, I'm going to be doing, I think I'm going to do the Great American Bash. I might do Bash at the Beach, not sure, but I'm going to do one of the two, probably Great American Bash, because that's one that I didn't do last year, and I really am looking forward to getting that one done. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. I hope you're enjoying the content. Keep watching. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're learning from it. Thanks, and I will see you soon.